If you look, I have some flex in the hood, and that's because if you can see that, because of the sealant, that old hard crusty shit isn't there to support it anymore. And the same thing over here. All right, and the same thing in the back. So, which I won't be able to get to because it's like behind that. So, what I need to do is fix this flex. So I couldn't really get the right answer for it, other than super expensive 3M foam. That's a 2-part epoxy, requires an expensive gun. I don't have that, nor do I plan on using it a lot of times to buy that tool. So what I decided on was this. the Gorilla construction adhesive. All right, this is what I chose because I was going to use another stuff, clear stuff, but what sold me on this was the Gap filler, which obviously is what we're using. Gap paintable, you know, we're painting it. You know, plus it's Gorilla, it's gonna be strong, and it is flexible. So because of the two skins, you know, that upper skin and the bottom support skin are gonna expand and contract, I imagine, over time. I could imagine it'd be a whole lot because it's both steel pieces. And you know, what was in here before is this hard shit, so let's give her a shot.
Do this. Yeah, coming all right. Looks pretty good. Let's clean this up.
Everything sealed or supported, what do you want to call it. Oh, but it turns out, you know, I mean, if it doesn't, the hood is all rotten. It's thin in places, like, you know, it's rotten there. You know, like I should probably weld a strengthening piece in there. When I fix these holes, these are rotten out. I mean, this hood is barely salvageable. We salvaged it because they didn't make hoods back then. I think they make hoods now. I know they make fiberglass ones, but they're not cheap. So, yeah. But anyways, that's that. We still got a ton more work to do. So, on to the next day. Man, it's hardened up pretty good. I mean, it's still flexible, you know, like the tube said. Plenty flexible. All right, but remember this one? Remember how much that flexed? Here, I'm gonna push on it, and I can't get the flex. I mean, look how strong it is. I mean, it flexes a little bit. I mean, it's going to, but that's a lot better. I'll really be able to block this out and get it straight. I mean, this is nice. And I love this slate. Check out my other video for the review. But yeah, I really like this. This is really strengthened the hood. I mean, because before it was all separated from age, being acid dipped once, and then, you know, we had it painted, then they had the engine fire, so that really baked everything out. So yeah, we'll see how the paint sticks to it, but I really like it.
Alright, that looks pretty good. I don't know why my dad and I fiberglassed and marglassed them back in the day. I don't know if we were out of time or water didn't work, whatever, but we got it fixed.
So we're getting ready to spray the epoxy primer. I purchased it from Summit Racing. It was really thick. I had to stir the whole can. Because it was kind of, I don't want to say separated, but it looked like ooze. I did get the catalyst. It is 1-to-1. It is stirred up nice. I mixed about 10 ounces here. And we're getting ready to spray. So having a little bit of problem getting it warm in here. I got this thermostat. I had it on, it's up to 66, and that was with this heater and my powder coating oven on at 400 degrees. You know, it's not the best insulated garage. It's pretty insulated. We got like 6 inches in the overhead. The walls are insulated. The door is insulated. But it's just not, the primer's not cured. The epoxy. You can see this, but you can still get fingernails in there and stuff. A little bit of wet spot. The rest of it's pretty cure. So I went and got my kerosene. I run diesel fuel in it. And it says you can run diesel fuel in it. I'm on JP5 jet fuel, kerosene, lamp oil. But regardless, we're gonna get this hot in here. The last time when I first bought this thing, I got it to like 120 degrees in here. So it's like 15 degrees outside. We're gonna try and bake this thing like an oven. We're gonna get this thing cured because we gotta get primer surfacer on it, paint and clear on it tonight. It's hot. It's now 93 degrees. But let's see what the hood is reading. I got a thermal gun. I got it blown right underneath of it. Oh shit, that is hot. Yeah, it still needs a little bit. Still needs a little more cure time. I like to move the heater over here. Fumes are really bad. It is, however, 104 degrees. So I got the heater going, and I got two good coats of primer surface around it, and it's pretty well dried, man. It dried really fast. I have never used primer surfacer that had a hardener in it. This is another Summit Racing. And it has this primer hardener. I gotta put in the garage door. Yeah, 104 degrees. So we missed quite a bit. Just kind of trying to knock things out, but that was great. You know, I did fill in some of the cancer spots that were here. You know, it was pretty rotten in there. I just kind of body filtered it out. And, you know, I could spend hours and hours trying to fill in all this rot from rust from back in the day. But, you know, there's those holes that we welded back in. Those are nice and smooth now. But hey, we're ready for clear. It's fucking 2 degrees out. I gotta start my truck. We need more fuel for the heater. Will it start? wasn't entirely happy, but it started.
Okay, so it's been exactly 2 hours since I put the clear down. I ran out of heat in my kerosene here. I had to go get some more diesel fuel. Ran out like right before I put the color down. So the temperature dropped. Significantly, but I also had cracked the door so the paint fumes. But now we're back to running. Like I said, it's been 2 hours. I can touch it, right? But I can't press on it because it'll leave a fingerprint. But I mean, it'll go away. So it's getting there. It's pretty nice, pretty smooth. You know, it's not perfect. You know, this is the spot where I had the cancer in it. Like I said, it's not perfect because of all the rot hitting from the rust and stuff. I mean, I could have spent hours and hours and hours fixing it like this. I mean, run it through, like you can't weld that. You know, it's too thin. So, like my friend said, it's race car. And it is, kind of, so. I found a new hood. Jake's looks like $700 some. By the time I prep that, paint it, clear it, all that crap, I'll put $1,000 in it, so. The top side looks really good. I'm fine with it. It looks great. I think it looks good. It's better than what it was before, but it was rusty and not painted. And it was bed liner before that. I didn't really like that because they didn't really match anything. But the bed liner did hide all this stuff. So, alright, so we're gonna let this bake. We're gonna let the garage get the temperature. We're gonna work on this next. This is a front cover for a GT350, the Voodoo engine for Midway Mustang. Turn it here off so we can talk. So if you guys remember, I used that Gorilla Glue flexible sealant, and it took paint really nice. And you know, like I showed you before, it really added some strength to it. Really laminated it. Really supported it. Like I said, it took that paint nice. It's got epoxy on it. It's got primer surfacer on it, paint and clear coat. So I'm really happy with this. I would definitely recommend this, and I would definitely use it again. Okay, so we're a couple days later. I think we did get the bottom side painted blue. It looks nice. I kind of forgot to film painting it. But yeah, anyways, we got it flipped over. We got some skim coats to put on there. I want this thing to look glass smooth, so I'm kind of pretty much just coating everything, blocking it as close as possible. Then I'll epoxy it, let that bake. I'll put the primer surfacer on it. It's really hot in here. It's 95 degrees. It's like 15 degrees outside. I just filled up my 5-gallon fuel jug for this thing. This is number 3, so it's 15 gallons of fuel plus the 5 that was already in it. So there's 20 gallons, and I probably at least got 2 more days of this. So that's 10 more gallons. That's 30 gallons of fuel to paint this damn hood in January. I should have done this a long time ago. But anyways, we're gonna sand this down. We'll be right back. This day, I don't know, but it's Tuesday. And load in is Thursday. And we're not even primer yet. I got it pretty straight, man. I have used, let's look at it. I've used a lot of the Evercoat lightweight Amazon. Good stuff. That's for like your rough base stuff. And then the thin coat of the Easy Sand. I bought this from local paint shop. You can get this on Amazon too. But that's what I put on everything. Like I coated the entire hood in it and blocked it and blocked it and blocked it. I use these big K blocks. I love them. That way you get a nice glassy finish to it when it's all done, hopefully. So now I gotta put primer on it, a couple coats, and then maybe tonight, I don't know, it's like 7 or 8 o'clock. Probably tomorrow, block sand that, maybe fix a couple spots, and hopefully paint late tomorrow night, which is Wednesday, and load in is Thursday. So stay with me, we're getting there. Of course, when you watch this, in like 2 minutes, it'll be done, and we'll be going to the show. So thanks. Bring the spots at a low. Let this build up first. Alright, see you on the other side. Oh, great, this primer. And this is the Summit Racing High Build Gray Urethane Primer. Here's a part number. It mixes 4-to-1 with a hardener. Look how nice this goes down. It is just smooth. And it's got a hardener in it, which I like. I use primer surfacer that has a reducer or use lacquer thinner with it. And it gums up the sandpaper and stuff, and it just doesn't lay down real nice. You know, I mean, look how nice this lays down. I mean, great, I still got some more body work to do, but I just want to get a nice base coat so I can start doing the finish blocking. Yeah, this is nice. This will dry nice and hard, easy to sand. I really like this stuff. Okay, so we are working on the Charger. We're detailing it. We're not going to work on the hood because I don't have time. It's like 6:30. It's 6:30. You know, we got to be there tomorrow. I physically just don't have enough hours left for primering and painting and clearing and all that to cure, and then get it back on the car, and then also detail the car. I just don't have, unfortunately, I don't have time. So I'm just gonna focus on detailing the car. It's going without the hood. I know a clip ago I said here in a couple of minutes it's going to, you know, all this time is gonna wait, and you're gonna be able to see it. So, but I'm gonna continue with this video. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we're gonna keep going. Why are we doing the indoor show when it's fucking snowing? I don't know, but give it! Okay, so we were at the very last bit of this hood. Thank goodness. It's Tuesday. The show ended Sunday, so I got these 2 days off. I'm trying to get this done. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty straight. I have blocked the shit out of it. I love these things. These are awesome. And I got, you know, sticky sandpaper on a roll, pretty much. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty blocked. Really nice. There's a couple spots over here with cavities. If you can see that. So I'm just gonna spot those with some primer surfacer and build that up, and then we'll block it again. A couple spots there. And we'll block it one more time, maybe wet sand it, and then color and clear. So thanks for sticking along with this journey. And yeah, we gotta cover that spot there, spare metal. But yeah, thanks for following along with the journey, and we'll get it done here. All right, so we're wet sanding the last coat of primer, getting it nice and smooth. As you can tell, you know, it's got orange peel when you spray it. So I'm just gonna get it as smooth as possible, and it's color and clear time. Okay, so we got the floor wetted down. It's a complete shithole in there. But the hood is primered, block sanded, and all I gotta do is go get some tacos, and maybe a Corona, let all the dust settle, like the floor's wet. So I'm gonna let everything settle for about an hour, and then I'm going to cheesecloth the hood. I got color, clear, let it bake. While I'm gone, I'm gonna have this on. I'm gonna bake this thing to 100 degrees in here, and it's gonna be hot. So I'm excited. Stay tuned. So it's been about an hour and a half. We are ready to paint. I'm going to cheesecloth it and spray some paint. All right, so we got it painted. It looks good. Let's put some clear on it. You know it's cold out. It's 79 in my garage. It's like 2 outside. Heater's going. You can see steam rolling in. Let me turn the lights off. Not crazy. You know what's hot in your shop and cold outside when you prop the door to ventilate for your hood? It's rolling steam. All right, bad news. So I got the hood cleared. It did look good. And remember how I propped the garage door open to vent? When I closed it, it's a couple inches. See all this gunk and grime up there? It fell on the fucking...
See all that? That's in the clear. In the clear. So yeah, that sucks. But we'll let it cure for a week. I'll take it to the shop and or maybe I'll wet it here. We'll see how bad it is. I'll probably at least have to wet it down pretty far and or touch up the color depending on how far it goes down and probably at least clear it. So we'll see. Anyways, thanks for taking this journey with me. This is how I painted my hood on my 6.9 Charger. So thanks for watching. This is Fix or Fab.